Okay, so story time. Now that I have the chance, I wanted to talk about like what happened in like the past year. Ever since I've joined Discord for the first time. So I think it all started back in July of 2021. I've been watching this YouTuber for quite a while, and he said, "Follow me on Discord." Well, yeah, like I've heard of Discord before. I just never knew how to use it. But I decided, hey, why not? Let's try. Let's find out what this is. And yeah, I'm still learning new things about Discord. Like today, I don't. But you know, I met a lot of great people there in that one server that I was in. And soon after, like I branched out to like other small servers that my friends in that one server were in, and it was like, yeah, I've only been in like six servers in like until like last November. So I was quite a newbie for a few months, but yeah, I met people from like the states, from Europe, from some from Asia too. It was like crazy to see so many people because this one this small YouTuber that relatively small YouTuber that I watch, but just like grew to be really great friends with. Like, let's see, it wasn't October. October, like I only remember like September and October those days, but in November there was this one of my friends. Like just one day, I remember I was playing Smash Brothers with another one of my friends. Then I get like a DM of them like telling me off and accusing me of some really some shit that I would never do to anyone ever. Like basically, she accused me of sending her nudes without her permission. Like, why would I do that? I'm not even that into you. I I'm not trying to. Why would you say that? It was just so random and so bizarre. It's like, and of course, she tells the owner of the server that I did this, even though I didn't. And of course, they believe her without any evidence. But I'm not mad at the owners because I'm really not mad at them because it's not their fault. It's obviously this lunatic's fault for saying such bullshit. And soon after, like soon after, I got kicked out, and I had like the really deep fear that all the friends that I made like just like hated me now, and uh, it was a really rough time. Like the entirety of November and December were just so fucking awful. I felt so fucking shitty, and so I made a new Discord account, deleted the old one just to start fresh. I guess I decided like what what other server do I want to join? There was no other server I wanted to be in because this was like where all my friends were. So I had to start over. But then I thought, let's see, what do I like? I like Xenoblade, so let's find a Xenoblade server. I found this one. It was relatively quiet, but at the same time a little active. I made met some new people there, but like 2 weeks later, one of my friends invited me to this far bigger Xenoblade server or Xeno server in general, in like a few days before Christmas, and yeah, I was welcomed by so many people. I remember that day. And it's funny how like one of my best friends like today is the one of the first ones to welcome me, literally the first one to welcome me. It's crazy going back in that history. Yeah. And then I realized like this is also a YouTuber that I've watched back in the day before I even knew they had a server. So yeah, I decided to stay because why not? Of course, I was like relatively new and not really noticed that much back in like January, I think. But I tried to. I'll admit, I tried really desperately to make new friends, like just talk about stuff that I thought was interesting and see who would stick. Like being the biggest Xenoblade One fan, I've seen so many people like say it's not the best, and it's like I understand, but I like Xenoblade Two as well, and of course I was excited for Xenoblade Three when it was announced, but not a lot of Xenoblade One fans, not as big as Xenoblade One fans as I was, but you know it really doesn't matter because there were still really nice people there that I met and that I'm still friends with today. But yeah, I was still like feeling really down. Just thinking back to November, it's been haunting me for many months. Even though I've joined this new server and made a lot of new friends, but I deep down I still missed a whole lot of them back in the day. Um, it wasn't until January that I started started doing something about this. Like I started exercising, and that helped out a lot. You know, like I can't explain it, but yeah, it just helped me, and I kept doing it for many months. Uh, well, by exercising, I just mean like going out for a jog and just starting with some simple stuff. I didn't get really into it until like June this year, but we'll get to that later. And yeah, in February, that's when Xenoblade 3 was announced, and I was with there to like react to the trailer with a whole bunch of other people. I was, I saw how excited they were. They saw how excited I was, and it was just a really nice time. That's the kind of thing that I needed to get back. I think in March, if I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember the all the key moments as much as as best as I can. I think it was sometime around March where I would start talking in VC, like, and yeah, I just like started doing it every day, just being in VC, talking to people about the series and of course other stuff too, while I play my own things. And yeah, a lot of great people. Uh, Sometimes it can get a little crowded, but no, very rarely it gets crowded. It's like a good bit of people that it doesn't get too overwhelming, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. And yeah, that's when people really started to notice who I am, and like I said, I try to be like as nice as possible because like why would I not be? I'm not just gonna. If I see an opinion, I'll try to understand it. I'm not gonna like start a conflict or anything. I don't do that. That's not. I've seen many conflicts in that server, but I try to stay out of it. Or if I do join it, I don't want to like be too harsh or anything. I just want to hear key points. Like just have a civil conversation for one day. Jesus. Let's see. And in April, that's where I like finally got a job as like a food runner at this restaurant. So I wasn't active that well. Okay, I was still pretty active on Discord, but only when I'm on break and whatnot. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. My job for the first month, and this one day, I think like in the middle of April, I go on break. I hop on Discord. I see myself get like 12 like fucking messages from one of the Discord mods, and I'm like, uh oh, am I in trouble? This is mildly concerning. But no, they were they have noticed like my presence throughout the entire server and have decided to like befriend me, I guess. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'm enjoying my time, and I'm glad you're noticing me or whatever. It was really nice. It was really nice of them to invite me to their server and just make a whole lot of new friends too. This is like definitely what I needed. But at the same time, a few days later, actually, my friend from the other server that I mentioned at the beginning, he's been talking to me for many months, because he was like the only one that believed me. Well, that I believed have believed me, and has like been trying to cheer me up throughout these like difficult times. Um, this one day he messages me and says that things are clearing up, like because there was a whole bunch of drama that unpacked that day. I won't get into it that deep because it's not really worth discussing here. But let's just say some shit went down and it involved the same girl that accused me of sending nudes that I didn't do, by the way. I cannot deny that any more than I can. But yeah, she got kicked out. I got brought back in, and everyone, it turns out, like, everyone missed me. I couldn't believe it. Like, I thought they hated me. I thought they believed her. I it was nothing short of a miracle to be back. Nothing short of a miracle. It was honestly one of the greatest moments of this year. Just so I've had people in the new server that I'm in and from the old server, and it was just that was a really great month. Let me tell you. Moving forward, let's see. Yeah, things were things were really great in April and May. I forgot exactly what happened in May. It was just like vanilla, friendly stuff, I guess. Like this one, and a month later, the owner of that server, he actually both servers, like they decided to like make me mod because just I guess I'm just that not to. I don't know, like I don't mind, but at the same time they just trust me, and that just means so much that they trust me. Is I'm trying my best to do a good job, and I know that I'm on a lot. I'm super active almost every day because like, well, maybe we'll get to that later actually. But yeah, like it was just like a really those are like the best moments, honestly. April and May. Like so many people have like come to me for advice, have come to me for we would share stories. Like one of my one of my friends like instantly became friends with one of the Discord mods, and I remember this one time we would talk about our lives, just what we go through, There's so many similar things. I don't want to go into too much detail, but it was at that point I just thought, I just really care for them so much. And then in June, in the very beginning of June, something happened. I still don't know the full context of it, and I won't go into much detail because it's extremely personal. It's, but I was just really scared that day, and I can't imagine how scared they were as well with what was going on. It was basically a day where I thought I was going to lose not one but two of my friends. But thankfully, that didn't happen. Thankfully, they're both alive and well. I'm so thankful that they haven't given up on me. In the middle of June, I lost my job, and as you would imagine, I became a bit too active on Discord. I didn't see it as a problem at first, but at the same time, well, a little bit after I did. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. And in the bigger server I'm in, I've been making a whole lot of mistakes. Some that people have definitely noticed. I have like the biggest fear that that people think of me as an idiot. I don't like that. I'm sure it's not true. At the same time, it's just a fear that I have. I'm sorry. I do suffer from anxiety a lot. It's, you can imagine how bad I felt back in November and December. I never brought this up to my family because I didn't think they would understand how to help me. And one of my best friends, starting in July, was like the start of like the decline in our friendship. I'm not saying that we're not friends anymore. It's just the whole vibe is just completely different. Oh my god. July was also when Xenoblade 3 was released. And yeah, we had stuff to talk about, I guess. A lot of new people came in. There was a lot to take care of, and things just got a lot messier. I've noticed, but I was still having a great time. I still talk to my friends in BC. I got to know them a lot more, and just to just to chill and have a good time almost every day. In August, what happened in August? August was honestly kind of forgettable to me, but at the same time, I don't remember a lot of good things happening. People started noticing some things. I continued to make a lot of mistakes, not just to the server, but to my friends in general. And I hate that. I know they don't like think of me as a bad person, but again, that's like a fear I have that one mistake I make and everyone hates me. I just know it's not true. I know deep down they still care about me, or at least I hope so. September was a god awful month. September was such a fucking god awful month, dude. I lost my cousin in September. He drowned on the 11th. I was so scared. The entire day I just laid in my bed, just thinking about him. It was so terrible. I had to stay away for like an entire day or two. I have made my own server back in July where I would tell some people about this and let them know what's been going on. What I'm going through. To see that they care means so much to me. Especially in the server I mentioned in the beginning. I have people there that care for me too. When I was in my time of need. Of course, I had to be with the family. I had to be with the family for like over a week, just to mourn the loss of him. I just can't believe it happened. And my even online, things just got worse between me and a very good friend of mine. They just go through so much. I don't see it. But all I can do is imagine it, and I'm trying to back off. I'm trying not to overwhelm them. I'm just being myself. I don't know how to explain it. But I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad at them. I I swear to God, I'm not mad at them. I'm trying to understand what they're going through. I don't want any more bullshit between us. September. I just want to erase September from my like last September from my life. It was such a terrible month. But now we're in October as of today, and things are getting a lot better. But again, like the whole vibe has just changed for me and like everyone around me. I don't like it, but I'm just gonna have to live with it. Just just move on and like chin up, I guess. I don't know. As of right now,
I don't know what I want to do with the rest of my life. I've been trying to get a new job ever since June. I'm I'm trying. I'm applying for so many places that I don't even know which one I want to be in. What field, what area I would be most comfortable in. It's just the waiting process that sucks so much. But everything's fine. Everything's just completely fine right now. I still have amazing friends that I talk to every day. I still have like a reason to go on. The things have just like been it's just been a roller coaster my entire experience, like for over a year. But as I said, I met so many amazing people that truly do care about me, and I just hope nothing but the best for them, all of them, just whatever. I don't want I don't want any more conflict. I don't. I hope what happened last November never happens to me again. But on the plus side, some new games are coming out, and I can't wait to play them. And also, my birthday is coming up too. I'm excited for that, I guess. I'm hoping that I can get a really good PC one day. I definitely will. It's just I just need some time. Because I've spent like months trying to like find a good one, but it shouldn't be that hard. I just need my brother to come with me to find one. But then I can start like truly playing with everyone, not just like not just like on Switch online. But yeah, I'm eternally grateful for like all the friends that I've made for like over a year. And even though there's still like certain moments where I fuck up a lot, that shit gets to me. And I don't know if I can help it. I'm really sorry if I keep doing that. Uh, I've just it's just it's like the past catching up with me because I fucked up a lot in the past, and it just keeps happening. And people keep every group of friends that I make. It's always the same shit. Like I fuck up so many times, and that's all they know me as, the fuck up. Just I just want things to be like normal as they were in like April and May. And as I said, I'm not mad. I'm I'm really glad to be a part of such a great community. Just like so many people like allowing me to join their servers and join my server too, even though it's not that big. But yeah, I don't mind. It doesn't really matter if you talk there or not. Just being there is enough. Just being my friend is enough. I was in a very yeah. as I've said before, I was in a very desperate time to just make back new friends. Like, it sucked so much to lose basically all of them back in November, but to make even new ones. So you could say there was a happy ending, but it's of course there are going to be bumps in the road. No friendship is perfect. I understand that. No friendship is perfect, but I'm a very affectionate person. I I tend to show affection to a lot of friends that I have, and I don't see it as going overboard sometimes, unless it's like told to me. I can learn to slow down. I can learn to not be as affectionate. I'm just it's just who I am. But I just hope you guys understand. I wanted to make a video like this for a while, like ever since July, I guess. But more stuff has happened, so I guess it was uh it was the right choice to wait until now. I didn't mean for this to get so. I didn't mean for me to get so emotional about this, but again, I'm a very affectionate and emotional person. Like, and I've met other affectionate and emotional people, some of which have become my best friends on Discord. I hope they feel the same way too about me. But I hope I did my best to explain the entire story, the entire situation that's going on here. But in the end, it's all still really great. I'm still having a really great time. I'm not I'm not angry. I just at times just a little confused and trying to process everything that's going on at the same time. But I understand everything, and I just want, I just want things to be normal again, which I'm sure they are right now. But I'm also very insecure. I just need to be told that things are okay. I can't figure shit out for myself sometimes. But I'm too scared to ask because of what's been going on. But that's basically about it. And I hope that this all of this was easy to process and to understand. I really enjoy my time on Discord. I've been trying to take breaks. I every day I take a nap. I go for a walk. I go outside my backyard and touch some grass every now and then. I'm not on like always. I go to sleep really early. I wake up somewhat early in the morning, but not too early anymore. I now realize that was a huge problem that was pointed out to me by some friends. But I'm really trying to just like give people some space more often, like certain people. But yeah, I hope this was like easy to understand for you guys. So I think I'll stop right there, and you guys have a great rest of the day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, I guess. I think my next video will be like a Bayonetta review or something, but we'll see. Bye.